Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have the latest concealer from Makeup by Mario. This is his Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. It dropped a couple days ago on the Sephora website. I picked up mine in store at my local Ulta. It retails for $29 and it comes in 22 different shades. The shade I picked up is the second lightest shade and it is shade 140. Yeah, shade 140, I believe. This shade is described as a light warm shade. Now I'm going to be doing a 10-hour wear test on my 41-year-old normal to oily skin. You guys are going to see me apply this. I'm going to do one eye with powder, one eye without powder. I'll do my check-in during the day. We'll see how it's wearing and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts and also some comparisons, dupe alternatives in case this one is not going to be able to make it into your stash. You might have something similar already. Now the call outs on this particular foundation, it's going to be a medium coverage foundation that provides a long wear natural finish. It says it's good for concealing dark circles as well as acne and blemishes. It's supposed to visibly lift, blur, and brighten the under eye area or wherever you apply it to the complexion. Some of the highlighted ingredients include caffeine, which is also going to help to depuff the under eye area. It's also going to help with redness. It has fermented marine microorganisms. Oh my goodness, which is going to smooth skin with collagen-like stimulation and a visibly tightening effect. I mean, who doesn't want smoother, tighter looking skin? Sign me up for that. I'm excited for this one. You guys know I love trying out new complexion products, as that is a big thing here on my channel. I used to suffer from really bad acne growing up, and I do have some old acne scars, minor discoloration on the sides of my cheeks. So I'm always excited to do foundation reviews and concealer reviews for you guys. If it is your first time here on my channel, let me just say hello and welcome to all of you. And I want to invite you guys to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you love concealer reviews or you just want to see how this new one from Makeup by Mario is going to perform, give this video a thumbs up before you go. Let's get this 10-hour wear test started. If you all want to see this new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer in action, keep on watching. All right, so I'm going to prep my skin. I'm going to start first with this primer. This is a Peace Out Instant Pore Perfecting Primer. That's what it looks like. This totally reminds me of the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector, except this one is a little more pricey. Now, since this is a Makeup by Mario concealer wear test, I'm going to go in with his foundation. I have the shade 2N in this one. And I'm using my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush to apply. I did review this foundation when it first came out, and I've really been enjoying it this past year. It's been out for, what, maybe 9 months now, and I like it. It's always worn well, and it's played nice with the other products that I paired with it. So I'm hoping the concealer, which I got the second lightest shade, I hope that's going to work. Pair well with this one. It should, right? They're both that Surreal Skin line. All right, so now it's time to go in with the concealer. Once again, I picked up shade 140. It does have a small little doe foot applicator. I'll spot conceal the sides of my cheeks in a little bit. I'm going to start off first by doing this eye with my damp beauty sponge. I tend to prefer concealer and my foundation applied with a brush, and then I bounce over everything at the end with a beauty sponge. This is going to give us medium coverage. Let me get my BK 8506. Let me just clean it off real quick. All right, so let's blend this out over here. I like that it's going to be a natural finish. So I will be setting one under eye, and then the other eye I won't set. If you use a brush, you're going to get more coverage out of your products versus if you go in with a damp sponge, that's going to shear it out just a little bit. but you do you, whatever kind of coverage you're looking for, whatever method of application works best for you. Okay, so I don't have a lot of darkness, and this does say it is good for the under eye area, in particular concealing darkness. So I think I have, you know, good coverage. I think it's sitting well, or not sitting well, but it's meshing well on my skin. I'm gonna apply like areas to where I typically would concealer. So I do a little bit right here. I usually do a little bit on my nose, always right here on the sides of my cheeks. I always build up. We'll add a little bit down here. Now for this part, this is when I use the sponge, just to press everything together. So the foundation itself provides good coverage, but I think paired with the concealer, I get even fuller coverage. So I like that. And this is where I have old acne scars, minor discoloration. Now I'm gonna set my face with the latest from LYS. This is their Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. Press all of that in. Guys, the mister on that LYS setting spray is goals. It is a very, very fine mist. I love it. Now I'm going to set my T-zone and the right eye with the Huda Beauty Loose Setting Powder. This one is in the shade Cherry Blossom. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's do the T-zone now. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I'll take care of it off camera. I don't know if I'm doing like an eye look today. I'm kind of like taking it easy from videos today because I need to focus on some other things that I need to do. This is an easy video to make while I'm doing chores around the house and just other things that need to get done. Okay, so here is the eye with powder. Here is the eye without powder. Just press this in. So it does still feel a little bit tacky there under the eye area. We'll see how this is going to wear for the next 10 hours, but I'll do a check-in with you a little bit later at the 5-hour mark. We'll see how everything is looking, and then of course at the end of the day we will wrap up this 10-hour wear test on my 41-year-old normal to oily skin. I'll also give you some, you know, alternatives, maybe even drugstore options to what I feel this concealer is similar to, but I will say I think the shade I picked up, shade 140, is a really nice shade match for me, and I think it complements shade 2N in the foundation perfectly. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, this is the 5-hour check-in with the new Makeup by Mario concealer. Here is the under eye that I did not set, and then here is the one that I did. I'm loving the set side so much better. I've noticed that the concealer has settled into my fine lines. Even like now that I try to pat it out, it's like a self-setting concealer. It doesn't feel tacky or anything like that, but I do see it, you know, that it did settle a little bit. I think the rest of my makeup looks pretty good. I want to give a shout out to the new Give by Gwen Stefani Plumping Lip Balm. This is what I had on in the intro and what I have on now. I just touched it up. It's in the shade OMG. I picked up all 3 shades. So this is my first time trying this product and I really do love it. It has a little bit of a tingling sensation, but it's not like an overwhelming burning sensation. So far so good. I think the foundation looks good. The complexion looks good. I'm wearing Give by Gwen Stefani blush in my favorite shade, which is called Honeymoon Phase. It's like the purple one, and that's why I chose to wear this lip balm right here, because it's also like a purple leaning lip balm. But as far as the concealer goes, definitely this right eye looks the best with a little bit of setting powder underneath. 5 more hours to go, and then we will wrap up today's wear test. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this 10-hour wear test. Here is the side without the setting powder, and then here is the side with. I think I'm still loving the side with the powder. I think that looks smooth. The coverage pretty much stayed. I feel like maybe I lost a little bit of coverage like right in here, and I do think it settled a bit into the fine lines. I think this is a true medium coverage concealer. I mean, it looks good like on the sides of my cheeks and stuff, and like where I put it here on the forehead and on the nose. The rest of my makeup is pretty good, and I don't do any touch-ups when I do these wear tests. Overall, I would say, you know, it's it's just it's another concealer. I don't think it does anything spectacular that some of the concealers you might already have in your stash do. I think, you know, it's just Mario wanting to complete his makeup line and have a product to do, you know, a full face with. So I can totally see why he created this. I'm happy that he did. I love the foundation, and I'll keep wearing the foundation and the concealer together. And of course, I will wear the concealer with other foundations and setting powders just to try it out, see what works best. But for me and my preference, I like it better lightly set with some setting powder. So I'm going to give you guys some alternatives in case you're not going to be picking this one up. I have a few new concealers to share with you in this little lineup. But first, I'm going to give you my drugstore, what has become my holy grail that I discovered at the beginning of the year. And this is from Flower Beauty. This is the Get Real Serum Concealer. This is a medium bordering on full coverage concealer. It's very lightweight. I like this both with and without setting powder, and you can find it on the Ulta Beauty website. The next three are fairly new and fairly recent to my stash, but they are also medium to full coverage concealers, and you could go either way with them, especially this one from Smashbox. This is the Halo Healthy Glow 4-in-1 Perfecting Pen. Again, a true medium coverage concealer. You can find it at Ulta. This was released alongside a foundation. The foundation was a no-no for me, but this concealer is just so easy to put on. I like to use my finger to dab this one out. Oh my God, I almost poked my eye, but I like this to use my finger to dab this one out under the eye area, and it works great both with and without setting powder, because I know some of you don't like to use setting powder under the eye area. I've been trying out this newest one from Iconic London. This is a concealer and brightening duo. You don't have to use them both at the same time. It's a dual-ended concealer. So you can use like the doe foot side, which is this side, or you can use the cream side, which is this one. This is more of a liquid. This is more of a cream. And again, if you want to use like the cream side, just use your finger to kind of warm up the product and press it in under the eye. That's the brightening side. And then the liquid side of this product is going to be the concealing side. I have liked this better set with some loose setting powder, but again, if you don't like to set it, then this might be something you want to check out. It's along the similar price point as the Makeup by Mario. And I've also been enjoying this new one from Tula Skincare. This is their Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Concealer. This is a nice product, and it does work good both with and without setting powder. I like the coverage. I like the finish of this one. And those are my recommendations in case you're not going to be picking this one up. I also want to let you guys know that I did order the new concealer from Tower 28. I ordered that along with the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, the midi palette. So I'm excited for those. Hoping that they arrive on Monday so I can get my videos up as soon as possible. But I will definitely have those two reviews coming up sometime next week, so stay tuned. Now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you thought of today's wear test. Are you going to be picking up this new Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer from Makeup by Mario? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.